Hey folks, it's Harlequins versus Orks, 1500 points. Deployment is Hammer and Anvil, and the mission is Big Guns Never Tire with 3 objectives on the table. So, for the Orks, we have some shooter boys in a truck with a mega knob. We have some flash gits in a mech boy junka with a big scorcha. We have some more shooter boys here in a truck. We've got some more flash gits in a mech boy junka and a big scorcha, and some more shooter boys in a truck. We also have 2 blitz bombers in reserve. So for the Harlequins, we have a Void Weaver with a prismatic cannon. We've got a Star Weaver with some troops inside and Yvrain. We've got a Star Weaver with troops and a Shadow Seer. We have some Sky Weavers here with glaives. In the bushes here, we have a Solitaire right now, so he's holding the objective. Next, we have another Star Weaver with a group of troops and a Shadow Seer. And then finally, we have one last Sky Weaver group with glaives. So many Weavers, oh my gosh. All right, so first turn went to the Orks. They pushed up with all of the various different vehicles, and this one kind of went over the rocks. And these ones went down here. There was a little bit of shooting and didn't cause a lot of damage. It did force one vehicle to jink though, which kind of sucks when you're shooting back at these guys because I need every shot I can get. So I shot as much as I could into that big Scorcher one, and I managed to drop out the flash gits there, and pretty much did it as best I could. But I did make one big mistake. I kind of clumped all my units together, so that kind of sucked. These guys kind of pushed up, did a little bit of shooting, and didn't do as much damage as I would have liked. So the 2 blitz bombers came on, the shooter boys and flash gits all pushed up. I lost a wound off of the Sky Weavers here. The Star Weaver on this side lost a hull point and was stunned, and then these guys, these Sky Weavers, were wounded. So I opened up this truck, boys fell out, and I assaulted them with the Solitaire and the Sky Weavers. The squad inside that vehicle jumped out and took over the objective, and these guys kind of moved up, firing in, and we opened up that truck there, dumping out the boys. Shot in at the flash kits, but didn't cause a lot of damage at the top there. Hit and run after combat, jumped out of it. Solitaire moved up. He got a little bit wounded after the combat was kind of finished up at the bottom there. Lost all these Weavers. So Star Weaver, Sky Weaver, so many units died because of a bomb. Bomb blew up. One of the jets came in and crashed, killing an entire unit. And Yvrain kind of moved back there all by herself. They're kind of hurting. Flash gets moved up. The boys moved up here, and we're just causing havoc everywhere. These boys just kind of moved back to hold the objective at the back. So Sky Weaver moved in, assaulted the guys at the bottom, finished them off, and just kind of hung around down there. The Solitaire jumped into these flash kits and was killed. It's so sad. 10 attacks, and he couldn't kill them off. These guys moved in, wiped out those boys, and Yvrain joined up with one of the Shadow Seers, and that guy took over that objective. Sky Weaver finished off the guys at the bottom, and the Solitaire was killed off there. Everybody in the center was pretty much killed off, which is pretty sad, so all I've got left is really Yvrain and the Shadow Seer. We've got not a heck of a lot left, actually. These guys are all holding the objective at the back. So my remaining units, the Sky Weaver moved into the center there, as well as Yvrain and the Shadow Seer jumping into that Star Weaver. And we shot in at the vehicle, didn't cause too much damage, unfortunately. Really wanted to pop it, but didn't manage to. And then, of course, my little troop master's holding the objective there. These guys jumped out, and I did manage to assault them, but Yvrain was killed off. Sad day, in fact. So, flash gets moved up there, and the bomber flew over top of my troop master, bombing him, and that pretty much finished everything off after my Star Weaver and the last Sky Weaver was killed. So overall, it was a really good game. I wasn't sure where things were going to go until the last few turns there, where I just lost everything to those bombers coming over top that turn 3. So in the end, it was a fantastic game. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye now.